All right, my beautiful friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Friday, the 5th of March, 2021. Got the moon moving through the middle degrees of Sagittarius, the sun in the middle degrees of Pisces, forming a T-square. Okay, so we have the moon going to conjunct the south node today, opposing the north node. And the north node, the south node, the moon, creating a square over there to the sun, all in mutable signs of Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The mutable energy means it's the energy that's taken over by the stronger force, the cardinal energy. All right. So this is the energy that goes with change, allows change in our lives to flow a little bit more freely, not as stubborn, which is a good thing, okay? And we still have this Mercury-Jupiter within conjunction area going on up there in Aquarius too, the fixed sign of Aquarius. So that means there's a lot of insight coming in, an abundance of communication, abundance of insight, new technology, new rise in cryptocurrency prices, whatever. You know, it's a lot going on there. Let me show you the chart, because the T-square is going to happen a little bit later at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 for my friends in LA, and you know where you're at in the world. And what time this is happening for you. All right. So this T-square, this is a lot going on. You know, this is some energy that we've talked about quite a bit last year. Okay, when we had Saturn and Jupiter up here creating the septile over to Neptune, and Neptune was squared to the nodes. Okay, the nodes move pretty slow. It takes about a year and a half, 18 months for the nodes to move signs. So they're at 15 degrees right now, which means they're halfway there, halfway to the destination. You know, another 9 months and we'll be into Taurus and Scorpio territory. So the south node and the moon here conjunction, right? This is about a release, an emotional release. Okay, this is crying over spilt milk in a certain sense, okay? Letting go of, hey, you know, we once may have loved somebody. We once had a very lovely relationship with another human being. And our journey took us on a new path, right? And this is coming to an emotional alignment where that release we can, you know, perhaps be a little bit more at ease with. Or maybe this was about a career, right? You know, we had a job that we once really loved, or individuals in our lives that we once really cared about. But as well, with the south node and the moon being in the sign of Sagittarius, this deals with philosophy. This deals with education. This deals with the religious stuff, okay? There's a lot going on and change in those areas of life, changing how we're teaching children, changing how we're educating ourselves. We're using a lot more technology, right? Little sextile going on here between Jupiter and Mercury to the nodes, and a trine down here to the north node. Right? So that's saying we're using more technology, more digital interface opposed to human contact, right? We have to go with that change of things. And the sun here squaring off to the nodes, this might say like, look, that relationship that we were in, the job that we were in, the concept of life that we had, you know, the music that maybe we listened to for a certain time in our lives. And now we might find, you know, new music on our Spotify or our YouTube playlist or whatever it may be, and the jukebox, you know. And this is saying like, look, we might have had a great time. You know, I used to love metal music. I mean, heavy metal music. I used to love it. You know, I'm a drummer, so there's something about the energy of the drums that I've always been attracted to. But these days I don't really listen to that kind of music. I listen to Icaros and you know, the kind of a lot lighter, you know, it doesn't matter. But it's just like things change. Okay, so it's like what we once found an alignment with in our lives, it's okay to not be in alignment with it anymore. And so as those alignments change, sometimes our friendships change as well. Sometimes those relationships change. Sometimes those careers change, right? And the sun here squaring off, sun within 5-degree conjunction of both. You know, it's kind of beautiful. Check that out. The sun is right smack dab in the middle between Venus, which you love, want, and desire, exalted in the sign of Pisces, meaning there's no limit to love. There's no limit. This is a great time, once again, to fall in love. This is a great time to love yourself. This is a great time to forgive yourself. Neptune, this is about connecting with our dreams and our creativity, connecting with our true essence, our true self, right? So the sun smack dab in the middle between love and dreams and creativity. This is a power-packed combination, okay? And having all of these, you see 1, 2, 3 red dots, that means all of these are making this connection to the north and south node. All 3 planets right now are squared off saying, look, who I used to be and who I am and where I'm going. Okay, a new self-discovery. The cave we fear to enter holds the truth we seek, right? The work that we fear undoing is the work that allows us, unlocks our freedom, kind of like we talked about, this Mars energy going on here. Okay, so it's like, how good can life be? How good? What is the limit in happiness? What is the limit of joy? It's not, there's no scientific measurement for these things. And when we hem and haw or put the record on repeat of the past, this is the beauty of the moon conjunct the south node. This is an emotional release, right? So it's like when we hem and haw over the past, we have a hard time opening up to the future. When we're thinking about too much of what was, it's harder to open up to what is or what's coming. So all of this energy is suggesting that life can be better than you've ever thought it to be. Life can be more amazing than it's ever been previously, if we allow ourselves to open up. And if we do that inner work, which, that's another aspect of Venus, Neptune, and the sun over in Pisces. It's spiritual inner work that we have to do. It's shadow work, a little bit different than Scorpio work and Cancer, but there's deep spiritual inner work that's got to be done right now for us to just open up, allow that forgiveness, allow that unconditional love to kind of flow and get us on the path where we're going. Magic carpet rides. It's a whole new world of opportunities, whole new world of possibilities. As long as, it's like we have to let go of the ground. To take that magic carpet ride up and over the city, we cannot be afraid of stepping onto that. Do you trust me? Do you trust the universe? Do you trust the cosmos? Do you trust, if you believe in God or all that is or whatever, your personal belief, there is something that's turning these cosmic spheres in the sky. There's something that's aligning and orchestrating all of this. There's this great quote, I don't remember who it's by. There are the two most important days of your life. The day that you're born and the day that you figure out who you are, right? We don't, it's like we create ourselves. We don't find ourselves, we create ourselves. And this is a creation process right now, right? Neptune, Sun, Venus, loving ourselves, loving the creative energy that we're putting out into this world, finding creating ourselves and allowing ourselves to be. All right. So beautiful energy, my friends. It's a great start to the weekend. Have a happy Friday. As always, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate the love and the support. I love you right back, and we'll see you tomorrow.